sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. Today I have behind me a tablecloth that someone made. I purchased at a thrift store, and I want to share about how they put this together. Let's get started. The maker of this quilt did a wonderful job adding this fun sort of binding on the edge of the tablecloth. It looks like they are squares left over. They were probably cut in half and then joined all together in that long strip, and then she added them all the way around the edge of this tablecloth. Here's the block that I'll be making today using plaids just like in the original project. I have a great stash of plaids, and it also includes quite a few shirts that I've acquired over the years, and I stick them in with the plaids and the shirts. They kind of go together, and so today I'll be cutting the squares that I need for my quilt block. For my quilt block today, I am using 5 squares that are 4.5 inches with that green one for the center, and everything else will be kind of scrappy. And then I need some 5.5 inch squares. Here I have 4 squares at 2 dark and 2 light, and I will be able to make 4 hourglass blocks using these 4 squares. I'll be drawing a pencil line corner to corner, and then just like I do when I make half square triangles, I'll sew on both sides of the pencil line. And for the hourglass block, there is one more step to do to make it an hourglass block, and you need to cut for any size hourglass block. If you're using this method, you just cut those squares 1 inch larger than the square that you are wanting to end up with. After cutting along the pencil line and pressing towards the darker fabric, I will be putting 2 of these half square triangles together, and I would like it to be scrappy, so I'm using 2 different half square triangles, and I will put the right sides together, and I'll try to nestle those 2 seams. Since I press towards the darker fabric, the seams should be going in opposite directions. And then again, I'll draw a pencil line, this time going the opposite direction, and I will put a seam on both sides of this pencil line. My hourglass blocks are almost the right size. Hopefully they're just a little bit bigger than I need. And I will square everything up using a ruler here. Since it has a diagonal line, I can line it up on one of those seams, and I'll cut my hourglass blocks 4.5 inches square. It's fun using these plaids from my stash, mainly green and red, with those a couple of lighter plaids there, the creamy color plaids, and I'm going to put my block together. I can arrange the hourglass blocks with the red next to the green, or like I'm doing here, I'll put the reds, they sort of look like bow ties there, and the green is surrounded by those cream triangles. I now have a quilt block that matches perfectly with the original quilt or tablecloth. If you want to use it for a tablecloth, this would be a beautiful quilt as well, but I'm enjoying it on my dining room table here now for the holidays. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.